Hi guys, this is Monique, the Kitchen Bruja, and I'm back with a message for you guys. I just want to do a quick message from your guides today. Just want to check in and see what what were the messages for your guides today. What do they have to tell you guys for your highest good? Um, okay, so the first card we have is your life path. Okay, so for some of you, you're just starting on your spiritual journey. For others of you, you've already been on the spiritual journey, but we got the card 11, so it's making me feel about initiations, the beginning of something, starting something new. So, like I said, some of you are just now getting on your spiritual journey, and that is amazing. I'm very happy for you. You are here watching this. You are a star seed. Definitely, you are very much connected to the universe. You are somebody that has exited the matrix. Okay, you realize that there's more to life than meets the eye. You could be interested in learning about numerology. Some of you could be numerologists, okay? But you may start to see repeating numbers, synchronicities, 111, 222, 1234, 911, different numbers like that, repeating numbers. And those are messages, right? There's messages from your guides, your ancestors trying to communicate with you. So definitely pay attention. Be mindful of what you're thinking about at that time and try to draw a correlation. You can also look them up, okay? There's several books, different books on numerology, but the key that I find is like figure out what that number means to you, and this will be something you develop over time. But this is about being authentically you, okay? And being your authentic self is what's going to lead you to your soul tribe, your soul family, the people that resonate with you, that you um, just naturally get along with, okay? So you're coming out of cycles where, maybe some of you are the black sheeps, okay? And of the family, and, people maybe have you as the weird one, or they don't understand you, and it's okay. Sometimes the family that you're born in, they're not your people, right? Like just because they're blood related or just because this is who you've been raised with doesn't mean that those are your people, okay? But as you journey, you'll eventually come across your people, the people who are for you. They're going to automatically understand you. The right people will understand you. They will stay, and you don't have to do a whole lot of explaining yourself. So for a lot of you, you're going to be meeting new groups of people, and like-minded as well. Others of you, you're going to be reaping some type of harvest. There's going to be gifts that you're going to receive along the way because you have chosen the path of, that of that not many people are willing to explore or take for whatever reason, because we know that the spiritual journey is not all peaches and cream. you know you have to go through some things and have some life experience, and you learn lessons. But as you go through these lessons and you pass these tests, you do get rewarded from your ancestors. So some of you are at this time now where you're reaping the rewards and the harvest and the blessings after having uh, completed or ended some karmic debt, that was on another read where it says your karmic debts have been paid off, right? So you're now reaping your harvest. Okay, some of you are getting more recognition for whatever work you've done. Some of you have chosen to leave 9 to 5 below. I'm sorry, 9 to 5s, jobs that you had, and went on and to do something that is in line with your purpose, some type of creative endeavor, and you're going to see that taken off really soon here. And it's because you decided to follow your heart's inner purpose and call. And so you're being rewarded for that at this time. Okay, this card is the Divine Masculine. Okay, so Divine Masculine is the energy of just getting things done. Okay, Divine Masculine is somebody that takes action. It also speaks of conflict, power, the Mars energy. This is having gone through the dark night of the soul as well. So dark night of the soul is can be very traumatic, but very eye-opening. Okay, you have to be strong to go through this dark night of the soul, but you're facing your shadow side, things that you may not have necessarily always looked at and as, or even wanted to face, okay? Because we all have dark and light, no matter what anybody tells you. So, but the key with shadow work here, so obviously you've done some shadow work, is basically confronting those parts of yourselves that are maybe not so favorable, but you accept them and you don't judge yourself harshly for them, and you put in work to kind of like balance them out in a way, but you don't judge yourself for it, and you don't judge others harshly for things. You start to learn that, why people do certain things that they do, why you have done certain things that you've done, and you face it and you kind of get to the bottom of it, and you kind of just, you know, accept yourself, even the parts that you feel or have felt in the past were unworthy. So some of you have done this shadow work, gone through this dark night of the soul, and you're coming out, I hear, feeling feeling about 10 pounds lighter, but you're actually feeling better about yourself now, okay? Now that you face the darker parts of yourself. With Olympia here, you guys may be in need, someone may be in need of doing some type of spiritual cleanse. But this is also talking about taking back your power. It's like people can't make you feel ashamed about things that you've already confronted about yourself, things that you've already accepted about yourself. Somebody try to throw it in your face. It's like, okay, and you know what I mean? You can't be blackmailed. People can't hold things over your head. With this Olympia card here, some of you may need to do an egg cleanse. I'm seeing others that need to like smoke out your home. You may want to use like frankincense, lavender. I'm seeing sage on this card, but you don't have to use sage. You can use anything. I always say eucalyptus is very good. Copal, rosemary. That's a great women's empowerment herb. Palo Santo, follow it up with the Palo Santo to raise the vibration and put some positive energy back into your space. So you can work on your manifestations on this next new moon that's coming up. But this is just going to be a time of purification. You may feel this and you have this inner knowing. If you are someone who has recently started a spiritual practice, like say you're some type of energy healer of any sort. So like say you're my Reiki healers, you're learning Reiki, you're performing Reiki on other people, you're doing tarot readings of any sort, any type of energy healing work, whatever it is that you do, you should always be cleansing yourself, okay? In between clients, in between sessions, because naturally, we're empathic. Naturally, as healers, when we're healing or doing whatever it is that we do, you are picking up some of that from that person that you're working with or working on. So you want to make sure you're cleansing yourself. I do have this tarot readers cleansing spray that I make myself in the Botanica. Very potent, very good cleansing to have, cleanser to have on hand. And I definitely use it after I do all my readings. And I recommend that for every energy healer. You must cleanse your energy. You don't know how many times I have to tell people that, okay? Let's see what's next. Anything else? So that's important. Some of you may want to work with clear quartz as well. Clear quartz is a very powerful cleanser to cleanse almost any crystal. It definitely helps balance out negative and positive energy. So some of you may want to put a clear quartz on your altar, okay? Some of you are... at this time, you are venerating your ancestors, which is very good. You got the Vortex card. This talks about raising your vibration, astral travel, accessing different portals. Some of you have the gift of the astral travel, okay? And some of you may have a particular ancestor that wants a certain prayer that needs to be elevated, okay? There's certain elevating rituals that you can do. If you want to narrow it down to which specific ancestor of yours wants this elevation, you can book a reading with me at kitchenbruja@gmail.com and we can investigate it, okay, as well. But you're definitely having new beginnings here. We got 1111, okay, so this is talking about as well the twin flame journey, if you're into that, okay, but partnerships as well, divine partnerships. Some of you are going to be getting a new home, relocating. I see some apples here. That may be something you want to offer to your guides. Okay, apples. Some of you have ancient Egyptian ancestry or guides or deities that you should be working with here. Honey is significant, so you're dealing with freshwater spirits as well. Spirit is calling you to pay attention to the signs. I think we mentioned numerology earlier. We got 11 here, 11 there. So you guys could be seeing a lot of 11s, okay? Representing new beginnings, awakening, letting go. Spirit is just saying, pay attention to the signs. They're going to guide you on your journey, okay? So kind of like if you need to get out of, your home, go sit out in nature. We're having a natural rebirth at this time. Please do so, okay? There could be some downloads that are waiting for you as well. And then lastly, we have bruja, okay? Of course we do. My brujis, of course we do, okay? So you are my wise women, my wise men, my mystics, my shamans, my healers. You're tapped into the sacred wisdom of the earth. For women, you have tapped into the healing and manifestation power of your womb, okay? Understanding the significance of it, of your sacred energy exchange. Some of you could be thinking about doing offerings or feeding the earth. This will be a great time for you to do it. For others of you, you're going to be receiving some downloads, some ancestral wisdom. I spoke about Copal earlier. This card says copal. So for some of you, the herb that you want to cleanse your home with or your sacred space with is definitely copal, okay? Some of your guides, ancestors want you to use that. For women, you're going to want to be doing your yoni steams because I'm seeing the reproductive system here, okay? Make sure you're eating healthy, cutting out dairy, okay? Because dairy is what creates mucus, and mucus creates disease. So you're going to be getting new diet routines, finding out what works for you. Overall, you may want to start eating healthier, things like that. Really just overall operating from a space of authenticity. You are my alchemist. You know that you guys can manifest anything that you want, okay? Some of you come from a long line of shamans, of healers, okay? Women and men who use herbs to heal and knew how to tap into and use sacred wisdom from our indigenous ancestors, right? Who you're heavily connected to, okay? For some of you, it is your mission in this life to be that healer for your family, okay? So some of you, again, may have already started researching ways to heal using herbs or the indigenous, going back to the old ways, as they say. And your spirits are very much in agreement with that. You definitely have very bright, strong auras, okay? And really, Spirit is telling you also to trust your intuition at this time, okay? Any gut feelings, any downloads that you get, trust them at this time, okay? Therefore, there to guide you and to help you to elevate and to continue to align you on your path. So that's what I have for you today in this just short, what do the ancestors want you to know? And look, at the bottom of the deck, we had divine masculine, we have divine feminine here. So for some of you, you're going to be coming to a union with this 1111. You're going to be coming into union very soon with your divine counterpart. And that is beautiful. For those of you who are already with your divine counterpart, you guys are going to do some amazing things together now that you are in union, okay? Because you're called to be leaders. You guys are called to raise the vibration of the earth, and you have a divine purpose. Amethyst may be very significant. Some of you may want to work with amethyst. Amethyst is a very good stone for protection. For others of you, you may want to get a cactus or some type of succulent plant. Cacti really help. You might even want to put it on your front porch or near your front door because they help to trap any negative energies. They're very highly protective plants. They have a very strong, a long lifespan. They require very little maintenance. They're very hardy plants, cacti. So for that reason, you want to have one. They're hard to kill, just like you. My brujis, you're hard to kill. The enemies try to take you out. They don't want you using this ancestral wisdom, okay, to heal and help raise the vibration of the planet. So you're like the cactus, okay? So you might want to get some of that, or succulent as well, like this one that you can see, if you can see it here on this card. But overall, yes, coming into leadership, standing out, really tapping into this attractive energy at this time, okay, to call in your divine counterpart if you haven't already. So that's what I got for you guys today, and I hope that it helped. This is just a quick little, update message for what do the ancestors have to say. I hope that it helped, and many blessings to you guys. Bendiciones.